Hi, my name is Adjoko Wilson, and I'm from West Africa, Togo. I was born 1987. My neighborhood is about everybody, all the kids together playing around after school, parents outside, picking on the kids like usual. Go home, do your work. Why you're not at home? Did you finish your work? Just like here, it's parent strict, just like over there. My whole family, we all come from West Africa, Togo. I was only girl and there's 7 boys and I'm only girl, so basically it's 8 of us. Yeah, and I always get bullied by the boys, get away with everything. But when it comes to me, never can get away with anything.
How old were you when you left?
I left West Africa when I was 11 years old.
Did you have friends or a job?
I had friends and I also, yes, I had a job helping my auntie out. My auntie owned a store. So it's like family style. During the weekend, we go to each auntie's house and help them out because they sell food, candies. They own their own little shop. Just like they sell water bottle, ice, everything you're looking for, they have in their store.
Did your mom and dad have work?
My dad was in the army when I was back there, and he was never like over there. Of he was never there for us until when we was getting older. We see him during vacation. That's it. Well, that's it. He was much not there for us most of the time, but it's always my aunties and my uncles and my mom. They always there for us when we need them.
Did you live in a village or a city, or what kind of describe your community?
We live in a city. It's a little city. Schools. We had about 6 different schools that you go to there. There's Catholic school that every student go to. When you go to that school, you gotta go to that. It's like they have like a nun. You gotta be. You could choose to be a nun and go to the school and do your prayers all day. It's a Catholic school. You is from preschool to whatever grade. Over here, over there is a lot of things you could do. We go to school from 7 to 12, then we get off at 12 and come home, and we go back to school at 2 to 5. Cause it's like all days kind of school, and sometimes we even go Saturday or Sunday.
Okay. Can you just, what are your feelings about home?
Um, I love being back there because I know I had friends over there. Someone that I could talk to. I had sisters back there from my mom's side too. So like it's when I was over there, I kind of love being around my sisters on my mom's side because I get chance to talk to them and explain to them how I feel and stuff like that.
Uh,
I was 11 years old when I left. I really didn't want to leave, but I didn't have no choice because my dad was in the army and he much didn't explain anything to us. At that time, we was living with our auntie, with my auntie, because my mom was sick and my auntie was raising us. So during school year, my dad had called my auntie like he want his kids and we leaving out of state. I didn't want to leave. My sisters back there, my friends, everybody that I grew up with when I was little, they all back there. So I really didn't want to leave. And
who did you leave with?
I left with my dad, 7 brothers, me, and my stepmom.
Why did you leave?
He didn't. My dad didn't really explain the reason why we left West Africa. He really didn't explain it, but much likely I know it had something to do with him being in the army and he didn't want to do it no more. So over here, I know it's called AWOL or something like that. But I guess he chose to leave when he didn't have a permission to leave us. Well, when I was young, I was 11 years old. Only thing I know is we was leaving and we went to the airport and we was at the airport for almost a half of the day and we got in the plane and we spent 2 days in the plane and we came straight to Michigan. When we stopped by the airport, It was heavy snowing. It took about almost a half of the day for us to get to Hentraman. When we came to Hentraman, we stayed at of Kniff and Lumpkin right there, and I stayed over there for quite a long time. Then we moved around from Kniff to Detroit side, and I came right back to to Hentraman. Well, I was kind of scared cause it was my first time flying a plane, so I much wasn't looking out. I was scared the whole time. I had my eyes closed. Only thing I was thinking about, are we gonna get down any sooner? But I had fun coming out here when we was in the plane, but at the same time, I was scared.
Well, how did your feelings change from leaving there and being here?
Well, when I got here, everything seems different. It was real cold. Back home, we have fall and summer. We don't have no winter. Fall, summer, and spring. We had that back home. We don't have no winter. It always get hot back home, warm or rainy all day. Over here, when we came here, I was the first person that got sick in the whole family. Cause it was cold. I was cold. I was sick, and I didn't come outside like I do now. Cause right now I'm kind of advanced. I know around the city a little bit more. But when I first came here, I didn't step outside. My brothers goes outside and play. I'd be in my room. I didn't have any friends then. Then when I started middle school, that's when I still stuck to myself in the middle school. In the classroom, kids pick on me and stuff, but I got used to it. And the teachers always call my dad and say, your daughter don't talk. Or sometimes the Miss Cookie calling my dad's like, why your daughter don't eat? She don't do nothing. Then my second year of school, I got a little bit advanced and I started speaking a little bit of English. That's when everything started starting to feel better. Then I had friends. My friend, she's Somalian. Her name is Saido. She moved out of Hentreme too. So she was my best friend since middle school through high school year. So.
What language did you speak in Africa?
Oh, we speak Eve. That's what it's called, Eve, and I also speak French.
Can you speak a little bit of Ive?
Yeah.
Say something.
Loco Fondo, that means how is you doing?
Okay, say, read that first question in Ive. Or what type of or read any of that in Ive.
Me, I feel quick me vai fear. That means did we go any other place first before we came to Hentreme? I don't have any kids. I'm not planning to have any kids. No, I don't want to get married either. Cause I had my sister-in-law has 3 girls, and my brother had 2 boys. So I think that's pretty much enough. Cause no kids for me. As I was getting older, starting high school, I had quite a few friends. Just like every other girl's best friends, we fall out, you fight, then we become best friend again. When I was in high school, I was volunteer at Dickinson West with Miss Vanessa. I go there every day to help her out. Then my junior year, I became an office clerk. It's like a credit you needed for school. My senior years, I became an office clerk, but I was still volunteer at Dickinson West, going over there helping out. I love volunteering because it gives me more experience in the role and to learn more to get advanced on my language. Back home, all the kids muchly be in a group, just like every kids be over here, but it's really hard and different over here because over here, a lot of kids have parents that do stuff for them and they still act out of control. Back home, you on your own. It don't matter how old you are. You got to do stuff for yourself. You got to get your own school clothes. You can't even walk around with guns fighting in school. When you fight in school, The principal has the right to punish you in front of the whole class. You can't even tell the teacher to shut up. You can't come to school with shirts, skirt. The principal will send you home. You had to, if you don't have your uniform on, you get beat down in front of the whole school. No homework. Don't even think about coming to school. Stay home because you get punished in front of the whole school. Over here, kids don't care. They think education is not much they need in life, but I think they do because most of them, all the time, my parent got money. My parent has this. I have this. It's your parents. It's not under your name. So most, I've been helping and stuff. I've been on my own. Basically, I said I've been on my own because my dad never do stuff for me like he does for my brothers. I don't know why, but he never paid attention to me like he's supposed to. So I always go look for stuff for myself.
Do you notice any racism in this country compared to other countries?
Yeah, it's a lot of racism over here because they judge you by the way you dress, the way you talk. Back over there, I see Arabic, Bengali, white, black. They all walking on the same street, friends in school. They don't matter what color you are. They all get along. It don't even matter if you don't speak English or not, or you don't speak French or African language. We all in the same class. No, you can't even fight. We all together. We play together. We hang out together. Over here, you can't even tap a person on the shoulder without them getting offensive by it. So, if I do get a chance to show a lot of kids over here, my age, that if you go back over there, you think everything that's easy for you here is not over there. You got to try to survive back over there. And it's the same thing over here, but it's much different from over here than over there because over there you on your own.
Are you happy or disappointed in Hamtramck? Are you going to stay or leave or what?
Most of the time when I see this stuff that's going on, I I kind of get disappointed because it's no point of all this stuff that's going on. When I first came here, everything was quiet down. Once I get older, everything changed. You see kids robbing bank, going to the store, stealing stuff, and they don't want no education. They come to school, walk out of the building, skip school. So I kind of disappointed a lot of the students because most likely people that don't have it are the ones that need it. People that don't need it, they wasting other people's time. That's how I look at it. That's my disappointment right there.
Okay. You plan to stay in Hamtramck?
I plan to stay here for quite a while. Then once I get older, I might want to leave Hamtramck. And the place I would like to go is Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know why, but that's the only place I want to go. And I still go around and help out. I volunteer and I do stuff anytime. And right now I'm a sub-secretary for the school district.